we know why our houseplants are dying. Almost all houseplants require drainage in their pots to be able to dry out and get oxygen to the roots. If you plant directly into a pot that does not have a drainage hole, your plants are probably going to die. That's because water naturally flows with gravity and will exit towards the bottom. A good way to combat this is to put your plants directly in a nursery pot and then in a decorative pot. That way it'll drain out of the soil in the nursery pot into the standard pot. You have to be careful because a lot of times you'll have water left over. Some plants like Syngoniums that are heavier drinkers will actually enjoy that, but a lot of plants that are more sensitive to moisture won't like that at all. What I'll do a day after watering is just dump this out. As you can see, this pot is pretty flush to the nursery pot, so that creates a seal, hence why there's water in here. If you put it in a little bit wider pot where there's a little bit of an opening, water can evaporate out of there much easier. If you're really worried about overwatering your plants, use terracotta. Because it's porous, it will dry out quicker because it's absorbing the water. So you can put your plants directly in here or with a nursery pot. Either way, it will evaporate the water faster. If I'm leaving the plant just in a nursery pot or the decorative pot has this hole, I will put a saucer underneath to catch the water. Because they're cheaper, especially with bigger plants, I will use just little plastic ones that you get at the garden center. And that's nice too, because that way you can see how much water is left over after you water. What about putting rocks in your pot? I wouldn't do this. The reason why people think this works is it's more of a band-aid to the actual problem. Water will just sit at the bottom of this pot with nowhere to go, just like it does when you have a nursery pot with a tight seal. Just drill a hole in your damn pot. If you have a plant that's a heavy drinker, it can tolerate that for a time, but most tropical houseplants will get root rot if you do this. So, no. Let your plants drain, damn